Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Bajan Manofi and I come from 9.1 and my attendance number is number 8. Today I want to describe you about science material about the human reproductive system. Hello everyone, today I am going to explain the human reproductive system. The reproductive system is one of the most important system in the human body because it allows human to have children and continue the next generation. Besides reproductive system, besides reproduction, the system also produces hormones that control growth and physical change during puberty. Understanding the reproductive system helps us appreciate how our body works and teach us the importance of maintaining reproductive health. Now let's begin with the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of several organs that work together to produce and transport sperm cell. The first organ is the testes. These testes are located inside the scrotum and have two main functions. They produce sperm cell and the hormone testosterone. Testosterone is responsible for male characteristics such as a deeper voice, muscle growth, and facial hair. After sperm cells are produced, they move to the epididymis. The epididymis is a long cold tube where sperm and mature and are stored until they are ready to leave the body. During ejaculation, sperm travel through a vas deferens, a tube that carries sperm from the epididymis. Along the way, fluids from the seminal vesicles and the prostate gland mix with the sperm to form semen. These fluids provide nutrient and protection for the sperm. Finally, semen leaves the body through the urethra inside the penis. Now let's move to the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is responsible for producing egg cells, supporting fertilization, and providing a safe environment for the development of baby during pregnancy. The ovaries are the main reproductive organ in female. They produce egg cells, also called ova, and release important hormones, including estrogen and progesterone. These hormones regulate the menstrual cycle and support female development during puberty. Every month, one mature egg is released from an ovary and enters the fallopian tube. The fallopian tube is the place where fertilization usually happens if a sperm successfully meets and fertilizes the egg. A fertilized egg called a zygote is formed. The zygote then travels to the uterus. The uterus is a strong muscular organ where the fertilized egg attaches to the uterine wall. Inside the uterus, the embryo grows and develops into a fetus during pregnancy. The cervix connects to the uterus to the vagina. The vagina serves as the birth canal, the passage for menstrual blood, and the entrance to the reproductive system. Next, let's discuss about puberty. Puberty is a natural stage of growth when children become physically and sexually mature. During puberty, hormones cause many changes in the body. In body, puberty usually begins between the age of 9 and 14. Common changes, including a deeper voice, growth and facial body hair, increased muscle mass, broader shoulder, and the beginning of sperm production. In girls, puberty usually begins between age of 8 and 13. Common changes, including breast development, height width, wider hips, the growth of body hair, and the start of menstruation. Every person experiences puberty at a different age, and that is completely normal. Now let's talk about fertilization. Fertilization is a process in which sperm cell join with an egg cell. This usually happens inside the fallopian tube. When fertilization occurs, a zygote is formed. The zygote divides into many cells as it travels toward the uterus. Once it reaches the uterus, it attaches to the uterine lining and continues to develop into an embryo and then a fetus, and eventually a baby over approximately 9 months. If fertilization does not occur, the egg breaks down, and the thick coconut lining of the uterus is no longer needed. The body removes this lining through the vagina in a process called menstruation. The menstrual cycle usually lasts about 28 days, although it can be shorter or longer depending on the individual. Maintaining reproductive health is very important for everyone. There are several simple ways to keep the reproductive system healthy. First, maintain good personal hygiene by keeping the reproductive organs clean. Second, eat a balanced diet that includes fruit, vegetable, protein, and whole grain. Third, exercise regularly to keep the body healthy. And the fourth, get enough sleep every night because the body needs rest to grow and repair itself. And you also know if we keep up keep our body keep wake up in the mid of the night, our stomach will hurt because it can be press the yes and it's also important to avoid smoking, alcohol, and illegal drugs because the substance can damage the reproductive system and overall health. Finally, learn about reproductive health from trusted sources and consult a healthcare professional if you experience an unusual symptom. In conclusion, the human reproductive system plays a vital role in reproduction, growth, and development. The male reproductive system produces and delivers sperms, while the female reproductive system produces eggs, supports fertilization, and provides a place for a baby to develop. Puberty prepares the body for reproduction through many physical changes. By understanding how the reproductive system works and practice healthy habits, we can protect our health and make responsible decisions throughout our life. Thank you for your attention. So, I think enough. I'm sorry if I false. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.